Hey guys, my name is Mani and I am your Content 10 instructor, Introduction to Communication. So first off, this is going to be a video basically introducing myself a little bit and talking about the course, as well as about upcoming assignments that you may have. So first off, get some pen and paper so that you can write some of this information down. It's in the syllabus and it's also on Canvas for the most part, but just to make sure, just write it down. So first off, let me talk about my email. So my email is my.aguilar@unt.edu. And since this is an online class, this is our main form of communication. So make sure that if you have any questions or concerns that you email me at that email. And I will hopefully get back to you within 48 hours. I do have two other sections, so sometimes it's hard to respond fairly quickly, but I usually make sure that I do respond to you within a day or two. So with that being said, you can email me whenever you have anything that you have questions on. Also, my office hours are Mondays from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and these are online. And then I do have some face-to-face office hours, and these are on Fridays from 11:30 to 1:30 p.m. And these are in the JB 322. So a little bit about myself. I have an associate's in science from Richland College. I have two bachelor's degrees from UNT, the first one being in general studies with concentrations in psychology, communications, and English, and a minor in French, and then the second one being in communication studies. I am also working towards my master's, so I should be getting that in December, also in communication studies. So first off, I am not Dr. Anderson Lane. She is your professor and she is in charge of creating the content for this course. I am in charge of grading your assignments, facilitating your group discussions, and making sure that I answer any questions or concerns that you may have. So first off, let me talk about what you need to succeed in this class. First, you will need to purchase two textbooks. The first one being an actual textbook, this communication age book. This is an actual textbook, so make sure that you get this as soon as possible because your assignments are based on information from this book, as well as your communication and action book, or your CIA for short, which is this one right here. Both of these are necessary for the course, so make sure that you get these as soon as possible. So let's talk about some assignments that will be upcoming, some major assignments. The major assignments that you guys have, since this is a communications course, are some presentations that you have. You will have 3 major exams, and in these exams, you are able to use your notes since they are open note, but they are timed. With that being said, your exam reviews are up from now, from day 1. So you have exam reviews for exam 1, 2, and 3. So my best recommendations for these are to take notes as soon as you start watching the video lectures and reading the chapters. So I would print these out and be filling them out as I go, because you are able to use them for your exams. So why not fill them out as you go so that you have them done by the time the exams roll around. Another thing is that on your syllabus, on the very back, on the very last page, you have this checklist right here. I would also print this out. I know that you guys are doing an online class, but I would print this out and make sure that I cross these assignments out as I complete them, so that I can make sure that I complete everything on time. So your assignments are due by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday nights, but your initial assignments, like your initial discussion posts, those are due by 11:59 p.m. on Wednesdays. So you will have discussion posts, and in these discussion posts, you will answer the discussion questions provided. And so your part is to complete that by 11:59 p.m. on Wednesday nights. And then after that, you are responsible for commenting on at least 3 of your group members' posts, which you will be assigned here shortly. And so you must respond to your peers by 11:59 p.m. on Sundays. So again, your initial posts, your initial discussion posts are due by 11:59 p.m. on Wednesdays, and your responses are due by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday nights. Most of your other assignments will be due by 11:59 p.m. on Sundays. So make sure that you are completing these on time. Also, since I mentioned your responses to your peers, you must have at least 3 responses to your peers to be able to get full credit. And you must also post on time to be able to get full credit. If you do not post on time, you will lose points, as well as not posting enough responses to your group members. You will also lose points there. So, because this is a communications course and you are interacting with other individuals, you must be making sure that you are polite to everyone. Not everybody has the same opinions, so make sure that you keep an open mind. Even though this is an online course, I do reserve the right to block you from anything that you are not being polite in. If you're being rude to somebody, I can block you from commenting on anybody's. So please don't make me do that to you, because you will also lose some points. So just make sure that you are courteous to your group members, that you're posting on time. Be considerate, because if you post late, then they're not able to comment on at least 3 of their group members' posts. So that makes them be late as well. So make sure that you're being considerate and posting on time. One of your first assignments is to make sure that you set some hours apart to be able to complete your online assignments. This is an online course, so you must make sure that you manage your time well to be able to complete everything that is required of you for this course. There are no late assignments in this course, so please do not email me one day or 30 minutes after an assignment is due asking me to let you make this up, because I will not let you make it up. You've had a week to complete this assignment, or maybe longer, and so you should be able to complete them on time. There is really no excuse for you to not do these on time. But if for some reason you happen to have an emergency, a real emergency, you can fill out an excuse form, but this must be approved by Dr. Anderson Lane. So you have to print this out or email it to her and make sure that she signs it for it to be approved. And only then can I grade an assignment that is late. But with this being said, you can't turn in an excuse form for any little assignment that you want to make up just because it's late. You must have a valid excuse and valid proof that you were not able to complete this for a very important reason. So, with that being said, there will be some extra credit offered throughout the course, and these do have expiration dates, so make sure that you complete these by the deadline so that you can actually get credit for them. If you go to one of the extra credit, let's say a performance in the black box, but you are not able to submit it before the deadline, then I cannot give you extra credit for it, even if you went. If you didn't turn in the second portion of that extra credit assignment, then I cannot give you credit for it. So make sure that you're submitting these on time as well. You will have some major assignments, as I said earlier. You will have 3 major exams, and then you will also have some presentations, which will be basically your speeches for this course. So the first one is going to be an introductory presentation where you will basically introduce yourself to your group members. Then after that, you will have a social issue presentation, and that is the reason why your first OA discusses social issues that are important to you. So make sure that you choose a social issue that is really important to you, and so that you are able to complete this assignment. After that, you will have your third presentation, which will include your peer teach assignment, which is the assignment that you will complete with your group members. You will be assigned into collaborative learning groups, and with these groups, you will be able to complete this assignment. You will choose a topic that you have been taught throughout the semester, and then basically teach the rest of your class members on this topic. So this is why it is also very important for you to print out your exam review so that you have information on the chapters that you, towards the end of the semester, want to teach on. And so since you will be in groups with your group members, I would recommend creating a group me, a group text, some Google Docs, or something that keeps you in communication with your group members. Make sure you do not leave this assignment till the very last minute, because this is a really important assignment and you are being graded on how well you work with others. Group activities, are essential in the real world. So that is the reason why there is a group assignment in this course. You must be able to work with others well. So that's why there's a group assignment in this course. That's why it's necessary, even though it's an online course. For this group assignment, you do not have to meet with your group members in person. I do understand that you're doing an online class for a reason, so you don't have to show up in person to do this assignment. Although, in the past, showing up and doing this assignment in person has resulted in better, higher grades, because just being able to work with your group members and talk with them face to face is a little bit more effective than just having to communicate through technology, which is sometimes not very effective in getting everybody involved. So make sure that you guys are always in constant communication, which you should be, since you'll be split up into your groups very soon, and you'll be able to talk to them through your discussion posts. You'll be able to meet them through their introductory presentations, and so you should already get a little bit of a sense of who they are and be able to talk to them. Apart from these assignments, you'll have your online activities, you'll have your discussion posts, and your quizzes as part of your participation assignments. So as I said, make sure that you're posting these on time, that you're reading all the guidelines that are provided for you in the syllabus and on Canvas to be able to get full credit on these. If you do not comment on enough group members' posts, or if you do not post on time, then you will lose some points. So make sure that you don't do that. Apart from this, let's talk about what you have that's due this week. So for your first week assignments, you will have to complete the Start Here materials. So on Canvas, just log on, click on your course, and click on your Start Here button that you'll see right away. It should be under modules. After you complete the Start Here materials, then you will do an introduction of yourself on your discussion forum, which your group members will be able to see. After this, you will read Chapter 1 in both your CIA and your textbook. So Chapter 1 in your CIA and Chapter 1 in your textbook. You will also, after that, have to watch the Defining Communication and Advocacy in You video lectures provided to you by Dr. Anderson Lane. And then you will complete your first OA and be able to start working on your modules. You can start working on your modules as soon as you get your textbooks, and so just be able to post these on time, as I said earlier. If you have any questions, you can always email me, as I said. Let me repeat that email once again. It's mari.aguilar@unt.edu. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Good luck on your first week of classes, and I hope everything goes well for you guys this week. See you guys next week.